Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the Kentucky Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Jaguars head coach before the game. There's always different motivations in the game, and bringing your team here against an SEC opponent, there's a lot on the table. Guys who may have been overlooked, under-recruited, chip on their shoulder. This group of 16 always wants to compete against the bigger, more powerful schools. But you don't want to do too well. What if they steal your guys in the transfer portal? Coach says they're not worried about that. He just wants his guys to be the best version of themselves today. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense has the ball first today. C.J. Baxter, the former Texas Longhorn, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. Might have a chance. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the ground. He's got it again. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
They'll move the wide receiver. Might be changing the route. After run, now throw. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Barnes. Oh, he's got some space. Stumbled to the ground.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical 3rd down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield. Great job in coverage, but that's not a problem because I just know it's like backyard football.
There's a crease. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. And the Wildcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Gets it out fast. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Jaguars offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we get a look at Bishop Davenport. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. On the move, it's Phillips. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Woods. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
To the air, it's Davenport. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. The run inside. It's Baxter. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
On first down, it's Baxter again. There's some room. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Handoff, Baxter running left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They've been running it, but now the pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job.
Got room on the return. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense would be in a really good position all game long.
On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. In the red area, it's Baxter. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan, because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Might be calling a hot route. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Back to pass, it's Davenport. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Past the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, South Alabama.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. A quick pass to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Miller. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Looking downfield on first down. Escapes the sack. He's going to run it. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going long. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Makes the grab. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Motion from the back. Now the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got his man on the right. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense. Pulls it in down the middle. Off to the races. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Running the red zone. It's Phillips. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. To throw, it's Davenport. Gets it to him on the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Baxter. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Kentucky right back to the line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Quarterback adapting. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Just keep slinging it. Here comes the heat. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Baxter. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Rodriguez. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He will need some oomph in this one, a 51-yard attempt and from the right side. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The short hands, it's Woods. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what?
Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. What a disappointment. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Still on his feet at the 40. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with the Jaguars head coach at halftime. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far. Really what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Reese?
Okay, Holly. The Jaguars in a good spot here with second and short. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Gibbs. The Jaguars want to crank the tempo.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be.
Maybe some room here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Jaguars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Jaguars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. Buys a little extra time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum?
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Hey, guys, I'll tell you what, man. They went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game.
Bringing it back. Rolls up to the 14-yard line before being guided out of bounds. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. First down. They go back to C.J. Baxter. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The offense changing the play. Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Baxter. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. It's complete to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The run inside. It's Barnes. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be second and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Third down play from the gun. It's complete to the right. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Barnes. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Baxter. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
Finds his man. It's Woods.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Jaguars are rolling down the field. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Jaguars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Phillips.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They'll line up for a second down play. Motion from the wideout. This is a designed run. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Keeps it on the bootleg. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a...
And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey, guys, down here on the Kentucky sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The run inside. It's Baxter.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll give it to Baxter. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Sends it back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. Breaks into the open. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Baxter. And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's go down to the sideline and Howie Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Here we go, ready. Hey, move. Ready, go.
Running inside, it's Phillips. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the 1st.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the 1st down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Jaguars! And they take it in for 6 more points.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
The run inside. It's Baxter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the run, it's Barnes. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. The running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll try the counter, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. They'll run it. It's Barnes. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be.